Joes. It's things to change real fast, that's how it goes in the city.
What it do? What it do in the city? Hey, people, man, I'm Mr. 10, man. This is what it do in the city.
And I'm Cousin C.
Yeah, and if you don't know that, you do know, and you do know that. Check this out, man. We got a West Coast artist in this thing, man. Been popping this collar for a whole minute, man. We got Nino in the building, man. Make some noise, y'all.
How you doing, man?
Yeah.
Ninomagzoon in the building, man. You already know.
Ninomagzoon, man. If you don't know, man, then you do know.
Yes, sir.
Check this out, man. How you been, brother?
I've been good, man. God good, man. You know what I'm saying? My cousins brought me out, man. Let's get it out the way. These my cousins, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I appreciate y'all,
Man, we just here, man, to show love and spread love. Make sure everything's above. You feel me? Yeah, man. How was Sunday church today, bro?
Church good, man. You know, I gotta get the week started with some church, man, with some God, man, for sure, man.
Absolutely.
I ain't doing none of this, man, without God. All my talents and my gifts come from God, so shouts to God. You know what I mean?
All praise to man.
Fresh. Yes, sir.
Man, you came out Dougie on there.
I try to do what I can.
You feel me?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I see you got the wife in the building, man, looking beautiful.
Man, shout
I
out
see
to the
shit,
wife, man. It's in the background at all times, man. Y'all know that, man.
Absolutely, man.
Yes,
you got to do it. If you don't know, now you do know, man. Man, we like to start this segment up, man, with something we call What It Do in the City, hot topics, man.
Okay.
So things that been popping off around this way, man. What you know about what been good? What been going on, fella?
Well, the summer on the way, man. That's what's good in the city. You know what I'm saying? You already know how that go, man. Once the summer come, man, there's day parties, there's all type of stuff going on, man. You know what I'm saying? More good music coming out of the city. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Kendrick and everybody, man, putting on for the West to where everybody in the world is like looking at us. So I feel like this is the perfect time for anybody in the West to really just do their thing right now because they looking for us. You know what I mean? So,
On that note, man, what about all the new beats that's circulating right now with Joey Badass, brother? What you think about that, man?
I mean, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Joey Badass, man, but shout out to everybody from the West, man, just stepping out there and just showing like, yo, y'all can't just be like rapping against us, you know what I mean? And also showing everybody, because certain people think like from the West, man, it's just like gangbang rap or, you know, like we ain't too lyrical sometimes. Like certain people think that, I don't know why, but because of that, man, I was happy with everybody who like hopped out there and just was like showing like, yo, we can rap too. You know what I'm saying?
Did you get on their head any?
Nah, man, I ain't got nobody head, man. I ain't got nothing to say to nobody, man. I just be doing my thing, man.
That's crazy. A partner of mine was telling me I need to jump in there and talk my little shit, man. But I wasn't tripping like that, man. I don't have no bad taste in my mouth about any of it. I think it's all friendly competition. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with Joey Badass and Unique, man, but also on top of that, I fuck with the East Coast too. You know, my father's there, my mom's here, your uncle.
Yeah,
you know, so I've been bi-coastal my entire life.
Right.
So,
it's all good.
But on another note, my boy Eastside K-Boy been in bringing a foot off in their ass.
Okay.
You heard any of this shit?
Okay, him, Daylight, Ray Vaughn, like a lot of people like hopped out there. So, like I said, man, so
you say Daylight. You fuck with Daylight?
I fuck with the rap. Yeah. I fuck with battle rap all that. Yeah, man, battle rap. Geechee got him one nigga.
Daylight, Geechee.
Yeah.
The West. I mean, the West really represents.
That's what I'm saying, man. It's a good time, man, to be from the town. It's always been a good time, but like right now, like it's just so much energy like around it.
So is that
it's
resurgence and shit?
Yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah, so you know.
Yeah, but on another note, I personally don't really know what he said. So for lack of a better word, incriminating to where I felt like I need to attack him.
Right.
He didn't say fuck the West Coast. He didn't, you know. I think he really directing that quote unquote his minions or whatever, or they feel as Kenya's minions or whatnot. But at the same time, if he did direct that, then I do got cause to shoot a shot too, man. You know, but I fuck with him. I like him as Unique. You know, I like him as an actor. I'm not really. I ain't gonna hold you. I don't really know his music like that. You know what I mean? To criticize him or anything. But I can tell you the West Coast coming, man, and we on that motherfucking helmet, man.
And that's what it's about.
Facts. Hey, but Kendrick shit was popping though this week, man.
I know. I should have been in the building, man. That was me, man, playing around, acting like I'm too busy, man. I should have been in there, but I heard it went crazy, man. I think Justin Bieber came out, AZ Shay came out, man. So I think it's a lot of stuff, like I said, going on, man. Shout out to the West, man. If you're from the West, man,
we rocking and rolling right now.
Kendrick running that thing.
No, for sure. So, you know,
running that thing.
I'm just here to just put my 2 cents in.
What you think about Snoop new joint?
I like it, man. I like it. Hey, shout out to Snoop, man. And one thing about Snoop, man, Snoop is gonna overmarket, man. every time I get on Instagram, man, I see about 5 to 10 posts, man. So I see you with the heavy promotion on social media, man.
Oh, hey, I went to his party. He had a party last weekend, man, for the Is It a Crime thing.
Yeah,
man.
yeah,
That shit
for sure,
was popping, man. They actually put a whole marathon burger up in that thing, man.
That's fire.
That shit was fire, and everybody got the chance to taste the marathon burgers themselves.
Yeah,
You know,
I went up to the one.
couldn't make it, you know, out there on Melrose.
Yeah,
so that was smooth. That was real smooth,
I went out there on
man.
Melrose.
I saw everybody out in that bitch, man.
Yeah.
Shout out CJ Mack, Big Boy. You know what I'm saying? 92.3, man. I seen him. Snoop. You know what I'm saying? Everybody gave me love. Was happy to see him, brother. You know what I'm saying? We just moving, man. But that shit was popping, though. You know, is it a crime, though? Shout out Snoop for dropping something.
Hey,
And I like
next
that
time,
photo
man,
with his
invite
wife.
me, cuz next time invite me, man.
You in there,
Too
you in
busy,
there.
man. Invite me, man. I wanna
But
come, man.
in all honesty, it was spur of the moment.
Gotcha,
Cousin C
gotcha,
didn't even make it with me.
Oh, okay.
Greg didn't make it with me. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah, let me know.
and I had to get to work, bro.
Gotcha, copy.
Oh shit, man! I got a
Yeah.
ticket going home, man. I was like, man.
Hey, hit the dash, huh?
Yeah, for real, man. What else is popping though out there in the streets, man? What's another hot topic you know something about?
Man, I got music, man. That's the hot topic, man. I'm dropping a record every month for the rest of the year.
Hold on, pause.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna get to that.
All right,
I'm gonna get to that, man. I don't want to bust their head yet.
right,
This is the hot topics that's trending topics right now. Anything that's going on, man. Yeah, man.
The playoffs, man. Playoffs.
Playoffs? I ain't gonna lie to you. I
man.
started watching basketball as soon as it like.
Oh, no.
I ain't gonna hold you sick, man. Anthony Edwards never ran out. I ain't seen that shit.
yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. The Lakers been breaking the foot in their ass too, though. But
Yeah, but they won
I'm
yesterday,
fucking-
so it's 2-1. OKC versus the Timberwolves, and then the Pacers versus the Knicks. The Pacers up 2-0.
It's still 2-0.
Yep.
Right,
So you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I think they
Who you going for in the overall thing?
Lakers, man. But
Of course, overall, the West Coast, but I'm talking about in the series of this championship.
in the
man.
series, man, probably Ant-Man, probably the Timberwolves, man. I want to see the Timberwolves do it. You know what I mean?
I don't know, man. I don't think they're gonna win though.
Hey,
but I can say that it's good to see the underdogs actually achieve success.
Yeah,
right
you know
now,
what I
man.
mean? Right.
You know, SGA whooping their ass though, boy.
He doing his thing, man.
But
Don't
they said they lost
man.
though.
He the MVP though. I don't. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, but that's for the regular season. You know what I'm saying? Regular season, 82 games. I'm not saying he's not good.
Man.
Not saying he's not good, but that's the regular season.
I think OKC is due.
Saying?
You know, 'cause back when they had the Grant and Harden,
No, hey,
they should have won one then.
Hey, I can't call it. You know what I'm saying? I don't run the NBA, but if you asking me, I would like to see Ant-Man and the Timberwolves make it, especially because they beat us. So I'm like, anybody that beat us, y'all better go on and take the whole
You
thing.
better go and take
Yeah,
the whole
take the whole
thing,
thing,
man.
man.
I'm a late show fan
Come
myself,
on, you know
man.
what
I ain't gonna hold you,
Take the
man.
whole thing, man.
Word is
Go on,
born,
man. Yeah, so.
Yeah, man. Well, that's hot topics, man. Shit. Well, we're going to go ahead and jump right on into this motherfucker mix, man. We like to know a whole lot of things about you, brother. You know what I'm saying? I got a slew of things that I want to ask you, a slew of questions. With you being my family, some of them which I may know.
Yeah,
but you
yeah.
know what I'm saying? I still want you to elaborate and let the people out there know.
For sure.
First and foremost, man, y'all go like and subscribe to what it do in the city, man. We need y'all to do that. Tap in, you feel me?
Yeah.
Straight up, man. But can you tell us about your journey into the music industry, man, and how did you get here, and kind of like what inspired you to be a part of
Yeah,
this?
man, that's a story, man. I don't think I ever really told that full story, man. But obviously, man, started off with you, man. Fat Pack Sound, Militia, man. Mr. Tan, man, Baby Boy, and drop it off here. Yeah, you already know how it go, man. And looking up to that, man, just because like at first I was trying to make it into the NBA and playing basketball and all that.
Yeah, he was ill in basketball.
Yeah, I was trying to hoop left hand, man. You know what I'm saying? Trying to hoop and all that.
Yeah.
And like I said, going to Granny House, man, everybody rapping and all that. And then, just working on the freestyle, me, H, Note. You know what I mean? We the youngins and all that. And then
y'all are True Hogs.
you know what I'm saying? Come on, man.
Yeah.
Come on, man. So Jab Cheese started the True Hogs, and we was the youngest and all that. I was the youngest out of everybody and all that. So I had a lot to prove. Just trying to be not trying to be better than everybody, but just trying to show everybody that like I'm enough, or like man, I'm I'm good enough to hang. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And stuff like that. So like I said, I started rapping in like 7th grade and all that. We got put on the True Hogs and like the back room of Granny House. Just Jab asked us to freestyle. He like, y'all can't get on the True Hogs, y'all freestyle. You know what I'm saying? So we all in there, you know what I mean, trying to freestyle and all that. That's when I ain't know how to put too many words together. But we all listen to music and all that stuff. So doing the best I could and all that, it was enough. And You know what I'm saying? We all had to throw hands, you know what I'm saying? Y'all can edit that if y'all want to, man, but it was family love.
Oh, we ain't edited nothing. This shit was all real.
I don't know, you know what I mean?
They need to hear this shit.
Yeah, family
So,
love.
so with that just fuels your fire to just go ahead and do something, continue with it, or how do you do it?
Yeah. So, like I said, man, started rapping 7th grade, was rapping and all that stuff, and then got to high school, kept on rapping and things like that, and then I wasn't disciplined to like stay in a basketball. I had an attitude problem and all that, man. You know, Pops didn't really teach me how to like really get my mental together, so I had a very bad attitude. So one thing that like rap did was kind of like help me out with getting my thoughts out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that really helped me out, man. Then we would get into ciphers in like high school and all that, me and H and all that.
Right.
And we would get into ciphers and stuff like that, man, and just kind of keep rapping, man.
H is your big brother.
H my big brother, man. Shout out to man, hey, man.
Right.
We call him H, man, because of Pops, man. That's big H, you know what I'm saying? And all that. So, like I said, man, we was like steady rapping, man. We'd be at mom's house. Freestyling instrumentals, you know what I'm saying? To this day, man, put on an instrumental on freestyle, like it ain't really nothing, you know what I mean?
Go.
But yeah, just kind of stayed with it, man. Kind of stayed rapping, and then after I graduated, I think a year after I got signed. I got signed after I graduated to Chic Shoes.
I was about to ask you about that. How did that come about? Did you win some type of contest?
Yeah, won a whole little Reebok marketing deal, man. My face was in all the Chic Shoes all throughout the country, and all that stuff. We went on a tour, like a West Coast tour, man. So we went all up and down the West Coast and stuff like that. And like I said, I just kind of stayed at it. Then after I got out of my deal, I ended up going to the LA Recording School in Hollywood. So I ended up getting my degree in recording engineering. So I know how to, mix myself, master myself. I know how to record myself, man. I can work in a church. I can work in a stadium. I can, you know what I'm saying? Anything that have to do with the soundboard.
Right.
I know what's going on. So
that's what's up.
Shout outs to that. So I went there. I didn't know what to expect.
Pardon me. You went to LA Film?
Yeah, LA Film. LA Film. Yeah. So the overall thing is called LA Film, but it's the LA Recording, LA Film. They got animation, they got all type of stuff. But if you look it up, it's LA Film.
Right.
It's the name of it. But
so you well versed in the whole engineering?
yeah, no, I mean I love music. You know what I'm saying? So like when I be telling a lot of people, man, this I could definitely rap with the best of them, man. Do all that, man. But I love music. I love sound. Like if I'm walking around and I hear ding dong, like naturally I'll be like ding dong. Like I just can't even.
Kind of came funky.
Yeah, I can't. I gotta. Yeah, if I hear somebody humming, I'll be like just naturally. So it's a whole thing. Then I end up learning about songwriting and all that stuff. End up going to a couple like little songwriting events and stuff like that to just get better with making music. So it's not just about me rapping and all that. So man, just the whole thing, man. Just the whole thing. Just the whole thing.
Yeah. So who's some of like your biggest musical influences or whatnot? You know what I mean? If you
early Kanye, Jay-Z, man, Snoop Dogg, Ice Cube, you.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? No, for sure, man. For sure.
How those type of artists shaped you, or kind of cater to mold your sound a little bit, if so. Just different artists kind of just like being they self and me taking like little bits from it, you know what I'm saying? So not everything was about from Kanye, not everything was music, but like it was style, you know what I mean? It was something that like from Kanye in particular, Kanye helped me be able to be like, yo, I don't gotta be a gangbang rapper. You know what I'm saying? I'm from the West Coast, man. I like that.
You just gotta be like 6 foes and deuces and it's like, nah, like you can still be swag. You can still swag, Jay-Z, obviously, he was at his height and all that stuff, man. And he was able to like kind of like talk about the streets, but still put it in a way where like people can, kind of like understand. Obviously, Snoop Dogg, man, he's done so much, man. Being from the streets and being able to be global and you know what I mean? Being able to like still be his unique self. You know what I mean? Like, you're able to smoke everywhere. And I'm not saying, like, I want to be like, smoke everywhere, but they really accept him as himself. You know what I'm saying?
They made
Ice Cube, man.
Okay.
Yeah, Ice Cube also, man, just being able to, you know what I mean? Like, storytell, things like that, man. And then he Big 3, all that stuff. So still being able to transcend music and do his thing, man. as far as you, cuzzo, just a flow pattern, man, swag, man, confidence. You know what I'm saying? Cause like I said, you
I get a lot from y'all too, man. They say you learn from a baby, man.
Yeah.
Y'all my little cousins, man, but y'all help keep me going too, all the time, man.
Like I said,
I'm trying to dress and be famous. You feel me?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, for sure. Like, yeah. To get it from you, man. You was all in the movies early, man. We all, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, we can do a lot because of your
it's safe to say I kind of gave y'all motherfuckers a little push with that.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Like, damn, it's something I can do it.
No, for sure. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because not everybody can say that. Like, we used to be in school, like, yo, my cousin and baby boy. They used to be like, no, he not. I'm like, that's my cousin. They like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Everybody think you just. Like,
I always tell people shit like, man, don't even convince them, man, because even at work today, I still go to work right now, work, and I still do my music and do shows and whatnot. But a lot of people will be like, damn, you work here? I'm like, yeah, I like money every day.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and then they'll try to convince people. I'm like, well, damn, you don't have to convince them.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's cool. They don't have to believe.
Yeah.
But no, I feel you though. I was just touching on that. That's crazy, man. So, what made you? You said you produce your stuff as well.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, what is your like creative process to producing it or writing?
Well, like we get into writing because that's more of my like overall thing. Like I said, I mean, I can produce, but I got like a lot of homies that I work with for like producers, man. You know what I'm saying? But like as far as writing, I always try to say something that I didn't say before. You know what I'm saying? So obviously, when I got to listen to the beat, and then like based off the beat, like I said, I try to, like I said, come up with a topic that I ain't never came up with, because I don't like to like have like, you know, like three or even four songs that sound the same, even on topic, even on cadence or anything like that. You know what I mean? Because like I said, I went to a couple of songwriting courses, and they were very helpful in understanding that like your crowd may not be the people that you naturally think they are. You know what I mean? Like you may have another million fans that don't really care to listen to hip hop, but you can reach them on like pop, or you can reach them on this and that. And like I said, and I love music, right? Because like mom, grandma, everybody, man, we wasn't just listening to hip hop. We listened to oldies, man.
Our grandma was an evangelist. She was singing and stuff, everything in church. So that was always around us. So
that's what I'm saying.
That nature came.
With that said, though, how you stay connected?
To the music,
you know, with the fans and all those people, you know.
Oh, with social media, man.
Because like you say, you ain't trying to have everything sound the same.
Yeah.
So you just put it out there, and if you hit over here and miss over here, you cool with that?
Yeah, no, I'm definitely cool with that, man. Because like I said, man, with all the different artists that I listen to, they don't all got the same fans. You know what I mean? And I'm not here to just be like, yo, like me for every song I make, right? Because there's artists that I like that I don't like every song they make. I don't listen to them no more. You know what I mean? But I just think overall, like, man, we ain't gonna be here forever. And whatever come to my mind, like, yo, God said, like, try it out. So I'm always here to try it out. And I look at music as art, right? So if somebody painting me, you can't be like, yo, you always paint trees, bro. Like, what you doing painting a spaceship? You know what I mean? Like we let them do that. Or if somebody's an actor, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, Denzel did Training Day. He also did, what else? He did Training Day.
Equalizer, all of them, man.
Yeah, like different stuff, right? So, but like,
motherfucker never want to be typecast.
Yeah, like I'm not just gonna make you finna West Coast, bro. You gotta make this type of music. Like, nah, bro.
Yeah, but I was about to say that. Well, with our genre and from us being from the West, you know, everybody expect the gang bang music.
Yeah,
everybody expect it. You know what I mean?
Gangster rap,
the funk and all that. You know, but like you say, you switching up.
Yeah.
So how do you stay connected with the core though? You know what I mean? Because we all got a core group. Right. So how you stay connected with the core? It's just like, it's just because Nino got some new shit.
Yeah. Just Nino got new shit, man. If you rock with it, you rock with it. If you don't, man, like, maybe the next one. You know what I'm saying? Because also with the internet, like, you may have somebody in Portugal, man, who like they rock with, you know what I'm saying? Like, because that's what I'm learning more and more. Like I said, I went to school, so I'm understanding about analytics and stats and stuff like that. Like, I may have 1 million fans overseas, and that may be my crowd. Like, you know what I'm saying? and I'm trying to like prove to the West Coast, like, yo, listen to me, y'all, like, I'm from here. And then usually, a lot of times when you leave your city is when you get on. And then once you get on, then your city claim you.
I always say
it's
that.
literally a thing, bro. Like, like if you look out history, bro, like stop trying to like prove to people anything. Oh yeah,
you gotta break the mold.
Then you get on, then they like, where you from? LA? What? Oh, bro, from. You know what I'm saying?
No, that's so crazy that you even mentioned it, like paint a picture, like trees and whatnot, because I always felt like that with songs. I don't want to do the exact or nowhere near the exact song because other people are gonna like different music. And most of the time, the song that you think is the hit ain't the fucking hit. Right. It's the one that you didn't like.
Right.
So I appreciate you saying that.
So why not just keep on, like I said, just keep on jumping around, keep on trying out stuff, keep on just like listening to different things and things like that. And then, like I said, outside of me just being a rapper, man, like I'm a songwriter. So, man, I can write a church song. You know what I'm saying? Man, I can write an oldie song. And I can sing and rap. You know, mom sing and all that. So it ain't just about me just spitting a 16. I can write a hook, bridge, all that. Like, I don't even gotta like write a verse on there. I mean, I can just write a hook for you and get out the way. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, I just love music, man. I just love the talent that God gave me, and I just try to, keep on pushing with that.
Okay, well, tell me, son. You was finna jump into that early and hot topics, man. But tell us about your latest projects and how you
so like not necessarily like a project, but I've learned that like right now everybody is just kind of just moving on so fast that there's no reason for me to just put out an album. That's me personally, right? Like I don't want to tell nobody like not to put out y'all album, whatever y'all doing, man. But for me personally, I've put out a project before, and then probably like 2 weeks later, they like, yo, you got anything new? Right? So they already...
The time is moving so fast. I just dropped singles.
Right. So that's what I was going to say.
And then they, people's attention span is...
Yeah, like
it's that big.
It's that big. So with that, I'm like, yo, let me continue to just, like you said, drop the singles and just kind of continue to be like moving on, and then also kind of like understand how they're catching on. So as I'm dropping the singles, I'm doing like different stuff, different marketing schemes and things like that to kind of understand more about the industry, understand more about these social platforms, stuff like that. Because I may drop like a little reel on YouTube and it may get like 1,000 views. I might drop that same reel on Instagram, it might get 50 views. I might drop that same reel on TikTok and it'll get 300 views. So
300,000.
Yeah, 300,000 views, right? Like it might go viral. So at the same time, like I said, just understanding like what's going on and not
the analytics of it.
Yeah,
right.
Like I said, the behind the scenes of it, because like I always tell my homies, bro, for me, because I'm making music since 7th grade, you know what I'm saying? I've been in school for it. Making music for me is 10%. Like that's easy. Like we can get in the studio right now. We can get in the studio right now and make 20, 30 songs. I promise you. And I'm gonna go crazy every time, I promise. But outside of making that song, how are we getting it out? What's the promotion?
What we doing?
What's the
marketing plan?
Yeah, what's the plan? What's the budget? What's this? What's that? Because if you look it up, man, like a single is paid for. Singles not made, are a hit. Like a hit has to be paid for. Like on average,
definitely got to be plugged in the wall somewhere. Today, people think that you can just drop and automatically boom success. Of course, it's happening.
Some people, for sure, but that's not the
believe there's some chili behind some shit to make shit go and be successful. Trust me, y'all. You know what I'm saying? That's big facts, man. I'm glad you mentioned some of these things, man, and letting them know about it, man, because a lot of people don't know. A lot of people are thinking that it's an overnight success type of game, and it's not. You feel me?
Like I said, I've been at a long time.
We've been at this shit a while.
Long time. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I'm not I don't feel like I'm not successful. You feel me? Like we all successful. If we doing what we wake up and say we want to do, we successful, man. Can't nobody tell me nothing. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you got certain goals and plans, that's something different. If your goal is, I want to get $1 million, all right, that's a different goal. Let's start a step to get there. But don't try to like tell yourself that like you're not successful because you ain't got what this person got, right? Because somebody else who probably got the $1 million want to be in your shoes.
And a lot of people don't even know. Just like Nelly, for example, that country grandma, they worked that record for 6 years before he got on.
Come on.
So sometimes, as we dropping these singles, you got to be able to put that shit out and still market something. But even though, like he said, attention spans are short, drop something, but the one that you feel in your heart that can be moving, and you getting some of that fan base back, that good report back, that's the ones that you kind of put your money into. I believe, you know what I mean? Yeah. So I'm not saying that, but I just say, man, put your money into all of it, man. Because like I said,
Cause like when Country Grammar came out, it wasn't like what it is now. Like the internet's so big. Cause
yeah, I mean,
it's
we
so
had billboards and everything.
It's
Yeah,
so
this is way bigger than that.
Yeah, man.
And also, you know, labels is trying to see who got that movement cracking.
Yeah.
And then jumping on them.
Right.
As opposed to just finding some new talent, like, oh, look what we got.
Yeah.
You know.
So seeing that you don't even really think about not necessarily a project,
Yeah.
or somewhat a single,
Yeah.
what inspired you to do those things?
Just like I said, understanding the industry, understanding the climate of music right now, and just understanding that I need to get out more music. You know what I'm saying? Because I was realizing, man, that like people will come to my crib and I'll be playing on music. They're like, is this out? I'm like, nah, bro. They're like, bro, put it out. Like why you playing?
Like, what you waiting on?
Yeah, what you waiting on? You know, and
I get that all the time.
Yeah, you get to overthinking and all that stuff, and it's like, I don't want to bring it up. I gotta bring it up, man. My homie like recently passed, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to the homie AD, man, recently passed and all that. And it just kind of shows you how short life is. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to like God forbid, man, guys.
Rest in peace, man. Our condolences to his family.
No, for sure. God forbid, man, God called my number, man, and I got 200 songs on my laptop that never came out. You know what I'm saying? Because like all of us, man, we got people that's looking up to us, people that are getting inspired off of what we do. So at the same time, I don't know what song might be the one that this guy might be like, oh, I can make music like that. You know what I'm saying? So that too is the reason why I don't ever want to be intimidated to like make my own sound or make just different stuff, because this song that I'm like trying to like not put out because I'm trying to look cool is the one that make these 5 people like me go and be like their best self. Cause like I said, like Kanye wasn't always he wasn't always cool. He had the flip up collar, he had the backpack on. My fault. He had the flip up collar, the backpack on, and all that. And that was around the time when it was like you had to be like a certain type of look. You know what I'm saying? So he was talking about in his music.
He was doing his thing.
Yeah. So for that, like I said, for me, that showed me like, yo, I don't gotta just wear Dickie suits. I don't gotta just wear Chucks. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a crip walk and all that stuff, but I don't gotta just move like that. And like a lot of people who I know who like gangbang and all that, bro, they ain't not gangbanging 24/7, bro. They listening to Sade, you know what I'm saying?
That's one of my favorites,
Come
man.
on, you feel me? So who am I just to stay inside of a box, bro, and not show somebody else who thinking the same thing to like be they self, to like not be yourself? So I try to be an advocate for like being yourself, man. Like, yo, it's so much, you know what I mean?
That's what's up, man.
For sure.
Just in the line.
Yeah, for sure. Like, you know what I'm saying? So when I'm no longer here, they're gonna be like, yo, Nino made this hard ass rap song, Nino made this singing song, Nino made a nigga cry, Nino made a church song, cause God is good, bro. So ain't no reason why I'm just gonna only be making some singing song about sex, man, and I'm not gonna tell y'all that God good, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, ain't no way. So, like I said, it's all a part of life, you know what I mean?
This is like a 2-part question.
Yeah, talk to me.
So how do you stay connected with your fans?
Mm-hmm.
And for lack of a better word, how do they play a role in your career?
So I stay connected through social media, right?
Okay.
Social media, like I said, I always tell my homies, man, make sure to promote on every platform, man. Don't pick a platform where you're like, yo, this is where I'm at for the most part. Like, nah, bro, because while you just there, there's people on other stuff. So I promote on my Facebook, I promote on my TikTok, YouTube, Instagram. I know it's probably something I'm missing, but Twitter, I promote on all that because at the end of the day, people choose the different platforms that they're on. So like somebody who love you, he might only be on Twitter. So you like, bro, I just put out something. He like, bro, I ain't see it. Did you put it on Twitter? Oh, no, I'm not put it on Instagram. Like, okay, well, you missing them. You know what I'm saying? So I try to hit everybody. And then Facebook, man, it's usually like a lot of like older people on there. You know what I'm saying? And there's still some people who just be on Facebook a lot. So ain't no reason for me to like miss them as well. You know what I'm saying? We just think it's just Instagram or TikTok. No, it's everywhere. So, and it's a whole business. You know what I'm saying? Like Jay-Z said, I'm not a businessman, I'm a businessman. Man, I'm a business. Damn. So
that's one of my favorite slogans.
Yeah. So I'm like, yo, whatever platforms are like going crazy, like let me take time. You know what I'm saying? Let me take time to just be on there. Let me take time to promote this. And the easy thing is you can take whatever you promoted on either of those things, and you can you can repost them. You know what I'm saying? So you ain't even gotta like, yo, on Twitter, let me post something different. Just take that same little thing, keep posting the hashtag, all that good stuff. So, just as far as like I said, staying in contact with them, social media, obviously, and then my fans kind of they allow me to be myself, man, because I have, like I said, different people who like, yo, they like this song. Or somebody might not like that song, but that's fine. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, bro, like every album that I even think is a classic, I don't like every song on the album. You know what I mean? Like, man, name an album. Like, I don't like every song, but there's those songs that I'm like, bro, this is the reason why this is my album.
So you didn't like them enough. You liked them enough to put them on the album, but it wasn't your necessarily favorite.
No. I'm saying like a Jay-Z or a Kanye. I'm saying like a college dropout or a Black album.
Okay.
Not every song is my favorite song.
Absolutely.
Not every song do I play back to back on there. Mm-hmm. But you give me about 5 to 7 songs that I like.
That's a hit.
It's a hit for me.
That's a hit record.
Now somebody else might be like, Hey,
and a lot of times people say 3 of them is. After you get 3 good ones,
you know what I'm saying? Right. So, like I said, not every song is that, and I'm not here to like reach everybody, right? Because like we might have a conversation for an hour, and not every conversation hit. But there might be something that you take from our conversation, or I take from our conversation, and I'm like that shit resonated with you. That hold me down. You know what I mean? So,
definitely taking notes and taking something from you right now, brother. For sure. I know the general public out there is appreciating the knowledge that you give.
I love y'all.
You know what I mean?
I love the world.
Shit, man. What advice would you give to the up and coming artists, man, the musicians, to stay focused and in this tricky shit, man?
I would just say keep going, man. Keep going, because over time you just get better. Over time you get better, man. There was a lot of stuff I was insecure about. There's a lot of stuff I was trying to have confidence about. Like I said, coming up with y'all, I'm trying to like rap better. I'm trying to feel like, you know what I mean? And I could have felt like, yo, I can't rap like these guys. And just stop. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, like at first it was like basketball for me. So I'm like, bro, like, hey, rapping, I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying, get my jumper right. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, yo, this ain't even naturally what's my thing, you know what I mean? But then I kind of get into it more. Like I said, it helped me with my attitude, helped me with therapy and all that stuff. Like I said, kind of getting it out, talking about like my life and stuff that's going on, man, going to school for it. And then, like I said, ultimately, man, we are all gifted. We all got talents. God is good, man. So just continue to like believe in yourself. Continue to get around people who are telling you that you're good, man. Anybody that got some negative, get away from them, bro. Because a lot of people are dealing with their own stuff and they're trying to put that off on you. So it ain't even necessarily that they talking to you. They might be talking to themselves, but just having something to say to you. You know what I'm saying? So they're trying to be negative and all this stuff. So like I said, just keep up the hard work, man. Get around people that do what you do. Study your craft. Look at other people that are doing the same thing that you do, because like history repeats itself. You know what I'm saying? And just be the best version of yourself, man.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man.
Yes, sir.
What's next for you, man? What you got coming for us?
Like
man?
I said, more music,
Any spoiler alerts, man?
More music, man. I got so I just dropped a record called Jackie Chan this month.
Okay.
It's May. So in June I got another song dropping called Drip for the summer, man. That's already ready. You know what I'm saying? I always try to be like a month ahead of time. You know what I mean? So I'm not even like, oh man, I'm still waiting for everything to get everything done.
So when you dropping it? I mean, to be honest with you, the month over.
Yeah, no. Yeah, like I said, it's already ready. It's dropping on the 15th. It's dropping on the 15th already. So probably in like 5 more days, I'm about to start promoting that. I'm about to start getting right into that. So I'm doing that, man. And then also, man, I got an artist dictionary that I'm doing as well, man, because like I said, I be in music and stuff like that, and a lot of times we don't understand terms and definitions of stuff like that, understand reading contracts and things like that, and we need to, like I said, understand our lingo. Like in every industry, they got lingo, and if you don't understand, they'll talk over your head. So, like I said, I went to school for it. I've been doing this for a long time, and I ain't always understand stuff. I didn't get stuff. I wasn't moving on stuff because I just didn't understand. But like I said, now I'm like, man, I want to help everybody, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, do what you do. And like I said, man, it may be, like in my dictionary, man, it may be 5 terms that like change your life. It may be 1 change your life. You know what I'm saying? So people need to understand about, like if they doing music, like ASCAP, BMI, they understand about mixing, mastering, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of cats, when they do a song, they might want to put that that like first version out. Like, no, that ain't even mixed yet, bro. Like, you gotta mix it about like 2-3 times, then master it so it can get to like sound quality. You know what I'm saying? Or if you're doing a business, you gotta understand like a CFO, CEO. You know what I'm saying? Like a chief financial officer or chief executive officer. Like, you gotta understand like a business, or understanding that every business, like in the first 5 years, they usually fail. People think that like, yo, they messed up because it's so much, bro. It's so much. And like, you know, we got haters around us that we don't even got time to even understand like the industry and what's going on. So, like I said, man, God is good, man. Y'all do what y'all supposed to do, man. Stick to y'all lane, man.
Man, one train don't stop the next one, man. You definitely a motherfucking sharpen tooth out the shit.
I love y'all.
And I'm glad to hear you, man. You know what I'm saying? Check this out, man. Before we let you get out of here, I know I had you say a little bit, but if there's one thing you want to say to the up and coming talent and the kids out there in the world, man, you know, and then drop your handle for them, man. Let us know something, man.
Okay, yeah, like I said, man, one thing I can tell y'all, man, promote on all social sites. Like I said, be sure to like look up information. You know what I'm saying? We got these phones in our hand to where you can go on ChatGPT or whatever, man, and just ask them a question and they'll run it down for you. So it's no more excuses. You know what I'm saying? And just like I said, man, do what's on your heart, man. Do what's on your heart, man. Let the people hate, because a lot of times when they hate later on, when they hate and you keep at it, a lot of times they're gonna be like, man, you really did it. So like I said, like a lot of people are like literally just talking out of their own insecurities and trying to have you not do something, because people don't want people to succeed a lot of times, or they don't want them to get bigger than them. You know what I mean? So, you know, and it is what it is, man. But it's your number one boy, man, Ninomagzoon, man, Ninomagzoon, man. I'm on TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, man, and your girl face and your mom face. Like I said, I'm Ninomagzoon, Ninomagzoon, man. Shout out to my cousins, man. And y'all make sure to tap into the podcast. Y'all make sure to subscribe, like, put a comment below, tell your friends, share all that, man. Yeah.
Word, man. Y'all hear me, man? It's Ninomagzoon, man. I'm Mr. 10.
And I'm Cousin Sink.
Man, we had a blast with you, man. And if you don't know, now you do know, and you do know that this is what it do in the city. Boom!
In the city, gotta stay on your toes. It's things to change real fast, that's how it goes in the city. Gotta watch for the folks and kinfolk. Homeboy on the go in the city.